Far, far beyond the familiar planets of our solar system lies a world so distant, so isolated, it's easy to forget it even exists. Pluto, a tiny, frozen dwarf planet at the very edge of our solar system. Here, in the dark, remote reaches of space, the sun's light is little more than a faint, cold flicker, and temperatures plummet to a chilling -375 degrees Fahrenheit, -225 degrees Celsius. For decades, Pluto has been considered one of the most inhospitable places we can imagine. A place far too cold, far too distant to support any kind of life. The thought of life thriving here seems almost absurd, doesn't it? But what if everything we've assumed about Pluto is wrong? What if this seemingly barren world, so far removed from the warmth of the sun, could actually be hiding a secret? One that challenges everything we thought we knew about life. Could there be more to Pluto than meets the eye? Could life exist on this frozen, lonely dwarf planet? For most of human history, the idea of life existing so far from Earth seemed like science fiction. But in recent years, our understanding of what constitutes a habitable environment has evolved. We've discovered life in the most extreme places on Earth, underneath the icy Antarctic shelves, deep in the boiling vents at the bottom of the ocean, in lakes poisoned with acid. Could these extremes point the way to life on Pluto? What if the conditions here, so alien to us, might actually be suitable for life in ways we don't yet understand? Pluto is a place of extremes. It's cold, unimaginably cold. Its surface is covered in layers of frozen methane, nitrogen, and carbon monoxide, and its average temperature is a staggering -375 degrees Fahrenheit. To our human senses, this world seems utterly devoid of anything that could support life. After all, how could life survive in a place where the sun is little more than a pinprick of light, its warmth barely reaching the planet? The atmosphere on Pluto is tenuous at best, thin and wispy, mostly composed of nitrogen with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. There's no breathable air, no shield to protect against the radiation of space, and no liquid water on the surface. Life, as we know it, thrives in conditions far more temperate and nourishing. So why even ask if life could exist here? We've always thought of life as something that requires warmth, water, and an atmosphere to breathe. And yet, here on Pluto, we are confronted with a world so unlike Earth, so far removed from the sun, that it seems almost laughable to imagine anything surviving. Yet, perhaps that's where the mystery lies. But what if Pluto doesn't just freeze solid? What if beneath the icy crust, hidden far below, there's a vast ocean, liquid, unfrozen, and warm enough to sustain life? This is a tantalizing possibility that scientists have speculated about for years. Pluto's surface may be frozen, but beneath that shell, there could be a world very different from the one we see. When NASA's New Horizons spacecraft passed Pluto in 2015, it collected data that hinted at a surprising reality. Pluto might have an internal heat source, one capable of maintaining a liquid subsurface ocean. This geothermal energy, generated by tidal forces from Pluto's interactions with other bodies in the outer solar system, could keep a layer of water beneath the icy crust from freezing. And where there's liquid water, there's a possibility, however faint, that life could exist. On Earth, life flourishes in the deep, dark ocean around hydrothermal vents, hot springs on the seafloor where heat from the planet's core creates the conditions for life to thrive. If Pluto harbors a subsurface ocean, could it have something similar? Could this deep, hidden world be rich in minerals, with geothermal vents providing the warmth and nutrients needed to sustain life? If life exists here on Earth, so far from sunlight, could similar life forms survive in Pluto's deep, frozen waters? Pluto is a world full of surprises. Its surface, while cold and inhospitable, reveals a variety of geological features that suggest activity beneath. From nitrogen ice plains to towering mountains made of water ice, Pluto's landscape is a tapestry of frozen beauty. But it's not just the appearance of the surface that's intriguing. It's the signs of activity that have scientists wondering, is Pluto still geologically alive? The Sputnik Planitia, a vast nitrogen ice plain, shows evidence of recent geological activity. There are signs that Pluto's surface is being resurfaced, almost as if the icy shell is slowly shifting, moving, and reforming. This could be a result of cryovolcanism, volcanic activity, but instead of molten rock, it's water, ammonia, and methane that are expelled from beneath the surface. If Pluto's internal processes are still active, this opens up an entirely new realm of possibilities. Subsurface heating could keep liquid water stable under the surface, creating an environment where life might survive. These interactions between the surface and the interior could be key to understanding whether life could have ever existed on Pluto, and whether it still could. As we explore the solar system and look to distant worlds, we're driven by a question that has plagued humanity for centuries. Are we alone? The search for life isn't just about finding another Earth-like planet. It's about expanding our definition of life and considering the possibility that life, in all its forms, might thrive in the most unexpected places. Life could exist in environments vastly different from our own, ones that challenge our understanding of biology. If life is possible in the extreme environments of Earth, where microbes survive in boiling sulfuric lakes or in the frozen depths of Antarctica, why couldn't life exist on Pluto? The possibilities are extraordinary. Just as life on Earth has adapted to extremes, perhaps life on Pluto could do the same. We may be looking at life that doesn't resemble anything we've seen before. Microbial life, perhaps hidden in the depths of Pluto's subsurface ocean. Life that doesn't need sunlight, but instead thrives on chemical energy or heat seeping up from Pluto's interior. It might be a type of life so alien that we can't even begin to imagine its form. As we continue to push the boundaries of exploration, missions to the outer solar system, missions like the New Horizons flyby and beyond, will help us answer these questions. Could Pluto's icy surface hide a hidden, life-sustaining ocean? Could we one day uncover the evidence of life on Pluto? The answers, if they come, could forever change our understanding of the universe. The future of exploration holds many unknowns. Perhaps one day, we'll discover that life doesn't require the conditions we once thought were necessary. Perhaps, just perhaps, Pluto, a world of ice and mystery, will reveal that life can take root even in the most unexpected corners of the cosmos. Pluto is the ultimate reminder that there's so much more to learn about the universe. What we think we know is just the beginning. And as we turn our eyes toward the stars and continue to explore, we may find that life, in all its forms, is far more resilient than we could have ever imagined.